it was too much. Like, it was possessive, it was controlling, it was like over sexual, like way too early. Like, what are you doing? Like, what? Hey stars, I'm Deshawnhollywood and I'm back with another dope video. And today's video is really lit because honestly guys, we're just going to sit here and chit chat and chop it up and catch up with each other, guys, because I feel like there's so much that I have to tell you guys. I know that you guys have been asking some questions about like some previous videos and content that I have put out there, like my date night video, like my get ready with me I did. A lot of people were asking like, how did it go, like what happened, like am I still talking to him and things like that. And we're gonna get into all of that. So just giving you guys a life update with me and a chit chat, and yeah. So if you guys want to find out what's gonna happen at the end of this video and just hear my life update and some chit chat, then you already know what I need you to do. Keep watching. Alrighty y'all, so I even wrote down a list and everything because I wanted to make sure that I was not missing any topics that I wanted to talk about. I didn't want to skip past anything. I really wanted to go through it and like give y'all the tea on everything, this life update, what's going on, how the date went, all of that. So if you see me like looking down, just know I am referencing like my little notes that I took or whatever. But the first thing that we are going to talk about is just my life update. How's life? How are things going? People have been asking, how am I getting adjusted to, you know, living in Columbus versus when I was living in Chicago. So let's talk about those things. One thing I will truly say is that I'm truly happy to be back home. I feel like not only have I been shown so much love and welcome back with like open arms, I also think it was just like the perfect timing for me to come back home. There was just so much going on like in my family and just surrounded around my family that I felt like it was the perfect time. Like, okay, I need to come home, I need to get things in order, I need to snap everybody back into place, and if I decide to go somewhere else and move on, then I can still do that. But that's one thing that I love about my mother, is because we've always had that connection, that she let me know, honey, you will always have a room in my house. You will always be able to be here. You will always be able to come back, honey. So anytime that I need to regroup, I need to re-up, I need to do whatever I need to do, I always know that I can count on her to do that. Okay, so that's numero uno. I'm loving being home. I'm loving being able to be around friends. I'm loving being able to just put out so much content. And just be able to see my family. Oh my god, I love seeing like my grandmother and my little cousins, like just my dad, like just there's so many things that I'm like so excited that I have the luxury of doing that I took advantage before when I was back in Chicago, and I just like never really used to come home and visit, or like I would stay away for long periods of time. It's nice to be like in the mix of everything, I will say, for sure. Also, let's take this time to smash that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, honey. We are growing and I am just so excited and happy to have all of the new people that are joining Team Hollywood. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying my makeup looks. You guys are enjoying the chit chats, the get ready with me, the vlogs. Like, everything is doing pretty well right now. I've been being very consistent and just trying to keep up with you guys. I took a little bit of a break, but I snapped right back into it, like, and I've been like loading you guys up with the content. I've been doing unboxings, so I'm just glad for everybody that is sticking around, and also all the new people that are joining me, because the content is lit, honey. And as you guys can see, I've been getting my beauty room together. I've been testing out some new things, some new angles, some new areas that, like, you know, we're working with. So honey, it's coming together. I love that. Okay, y'all. So the next topic that we are going to talk about. Now listen, before we get into this topic, can we talk? Can we talk? Can we just have open dialect? Can we have open discussion? Listen, I'm not coming for anybody. I'm not singling anyone out. This is just something that I notice that goes on all the time from my experience, and I really just kind of want to address it. I want to know like some background understanding of it, and I'm going to tell you what I get out of it. And hopefully that if you're watching this video and you have an opinion and you're a very opinionated person, that you can put it down in the comment box respectfully, okay? Respectfully. But I just want to know, like, I want to have this open dialogue. And the second thing that I want to talk about is, why are women so curious to know who is DL? And I guess when I say that, I should be a little bit more specific and say, why are straight women so intrigued, so curious, so like, woo! Like, it's just so exciting for women to know who is DL. And granted, so listen, I don't want to be a hypocrite or anything like that, because you guys know that I talk about my like past DL experiences on my channel and stuff like that. I always make sure to keep their identity private, because I'm just not that type of person. I will never be that type of person. So like, I talk about them too, like, and it's a different thing. I'm talking about something different than when I'm just talking about like speaking about open dialect or whatever, or the people that are just legit like so anxious to know like who's DL, so that they could go and spread it around to people or expose them or put it on social media and things like that. Like, I don't understand those people. I don't understand those women, and I also don't understand those gays either, because I'm not going to sit here and act like that the gays are any different or any better than the straight women, because sometimes it's a straight woman and a gay together kikiing and figuring out and trying to expose or do all of that. And I just want to know, what is that? Because to me, honestly, it's rooted in homophobia. And like, I know, like, I don't know if you guys are going to think that I'm dragging it or I'm reaching when I'm saying that, but honestly, I really do feel like that. I feel like that it is rooted in homophobia. Like, you want to know who it is because you're so worried, or just trying to be like, wait a minute, like, is this somebody who I'm with, or is this somebody like who da-da-da? Honey, first of all, if you got to ask a gay, or if you got to plot and plan to know if your man is straight or not, sis, you already have your answer right there. Because if you don't know from the gate, baby, that it ain't got nothing to do with the LGBTQIA XYZ, baby. It don't got nothing to do with us, okay? It really don't. Like, it's really not our fault, okay? And like, baby, like I said, if you have to question, if you have to wonder, if you side-eyed, and if you feel like, oh, let me see if this gay dude know about, if he gay, baby, there's your answer, okay? And another thing why I was just kind of like asking you guys to like comment down in the comment box and like let me know your opinion on this, or why like you know, you're so curious or want to know, or like things like that, is because I felt like it comes from like a messy place. Like, it's never in like a genuine place, or like I'm trying to look out for someone, or I'm trying to like, I never hear it in that aspect. I hear it as always like being messy, being catty, being mixy, like oh yeah, like let's do this, let's do that, like let's expose him. Like, I've seen it all over every single platform. I've seen it on Facebook, I've seen it on Instagram, I've seen it on TikTok, I've seen it on Bigo, I've seen it on YouTube, baby, I've seen it everywhere. So this is definitely something to talk about like that. So I just want to know, what is it? Like, what is that? Like, what is it that get everybody so tickled and so amped up like about that topic? Like, people get murdered for this stuff. Either other people, like, say you sitting here, you running your mouth talking about, oh, so-and-so told me that whatchamacallit was DL. Okay, now the DL boy go and shoot your friend, then what? What are you gonna do? You're gonna cry at their funeral and be like, damn, I should have kept my mouth shut. Baby, it's real. Like, nobody's saying this just to like try to keep it a secret and like you know, blow smoke in your eyes or anything like that. No, baby, it is a serious matter. Like, people die about this stuff every single day. Like, what? Or get beat up about it. Like, there's just so many things that go on, honey. So that's why I'm just always like, why? Please, can someone give me some answers? So the next topic that I wanted to talk to you guys about was actually my skin update. So I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with my videos or if you follow me on social media. If you don't follow me on social media, you should definitely be following me. So definitely look down in the description box and you will see all of my social media links linked. All you have to do is click and you will be directed there immediately. So yes, if you follow me on social media, you know that I was complaining, I was raging, and I was going off about my skin because I made a trip to Ulta, and when I went to Ulta, you know, and let me address something about this too. So yes, I'm glad we're talking about this. So everybody was coming at me and they were asking me like, okay, Deshawn, like, granted, I understand that somebody sold you something wrong. So let me catch you guys up to speed. I went into Ulta, and when I went into Ulta, I was looking for a new toner. I just wanted something new. I wanted something fresh. I want, you know, when you run out of something, you don't want to get the same thing. You want to try something new. At least I can do that because, like, I have like a normal to oily skin type that, you know, not much I'm sensitive to or breaks me out and things like that. So it's cool for me to try new products. Now, I go in and I'm just asking this girl for recommendations. I was very sweet with her. I was very open with her and let her know, like, this is what I'm looking for. I gave her examples of what I've used in the past. The whole nine. Honestly, I know how to be a customer just like I know how to be a salesperson. Now, everyone was coming at me like, Deshawn, why didn't you just go in there and get your own product? Why didn't you just, you know about skincare, you know about makeup, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let me tell you why I didn't just go in there and get my own stuff, because sometimes you don't want to be the salesperson and the customer. You just want to be the customer. Like, I literally just wanted to go in there and get an experience, okay? Like, it's my birthday. I don't want to go in there and have to really use my brain. I want her to do her job and recommend me something amazing that is going to give me the things that I asked for. Or I want her to do the proper thing in customer service to, if she is not comfortable or confident enough to answer my questions, to be like, hey, look, honestly, I'm not an expert at this. I can't really tell you what is going to happen or what's going to work or what not, but I think this product is good because I've heard X, Y, and Z about it. Or, like, I wish she would have said that. But I don't know if she just wanted to appear confident or if she thought that, like, she really knew what she was talking about, but she didn't. She told me that this was a hydrating face toner that was going to give me brightening, it was going to get rid of dark spots, etc. Baby, come to find out, this was something that was supposed to be used on the body only, not the face. So I had so many breakouts all over my face. I had a chemical burn on my forehead. Like, it got really, really bad, like, in this area of my face, all over my chin, on my nose. Like, it was disgusting. And, like, I was just so upset because, first of all, I'm not really the type of person that likes returning. Like, I really don't like having to go into the store and return things. Sometimes I legit will just take my L because I don't want to go in and do the return. Like, I just don't. But I had to return this. And I had to kind of make a scene about it because I was just irritated at the fact that you couldn't have been straight up front with me and honest with me just to let me know, like, hey, I'm not really that confident in skincare. I can't tell you what to get. I would have respected her honesty and moved on, and then I would have turned into, oh, okay, I know what to get. Let me look into this, let me look into that, or let me hit up some of my skincare experts and do it that way. Moving right along. Alright, and last but certainly not least, I know this is what you guys really been wanting to hear. You've been wanting to get the tea, you've been wanting to get the juice on how the date went. Like, how the date went. Are we still dating? Are we still talking? Like, is it happening? Whatnot. And let me just say this.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm sorry, guys, but I had to. Like, you guys know I'm on TikTok way too much. But, like, seriously, absolutely not, guys. It is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. We're not gonna be compatible. We are just not. No, honey. No, no, no. Okay, I'm not even gonna front. I'm not gonna front on you guys. Listen, like, we had a good date. Like, we legit had a good date. Like, I even put that out there. Like, we had a good date, okay? Like, it was nice. But I feel like there were red flags on the first date that let me know why this person was not going to be anyone that I took seriously or was not going to be in my life. And let me tell you the first thing. So one thing that I hate when it comes to guys, and I don't know if my girls out there can relate or other guys out there can relate, if you date men or whatnot, non-binary, whatever. Baby, if you can relate, just let me know if you can relate. But I hate when someone is like, okay, I want to take you out on a date, and then goes, where do you want to go? Am I taking you on a date, or are you taking me on a date? Because I just feel like, why do I have to tell you how to court me? Why do I have to tell you how to date me? Like, also, you're well old enough to know better, okay? Like, you're well in age to know how to court someone, how to date them. Like, I really think that that is annoying if, like, you're trying to take somebody out, but then you make them plan the taking them out. Like, does that even sound right? Like, does that sound right to y'all? Like, no. If you're taking someone on a date, look up a restaurant. Look up something that you think it would be nice. Look up something that, even if it's a fail, like, I feel like the person would respect that so much more because you tried and you put yourself out there, you stuck your neck out there, and, like, you put in the effort. Like, but literally to cop out and just be like, oh, what do you want? Like, where do you want to go? That's why a lot of women all the time be like, I don't know. Because, like, why are you not even trying? You're not even giving any options. You're not throwing anything out there. Hey, would you like to go to XYZ? At least give 3 options and then let them pick. If they can't pick after that, then they need to come up with something. Come up with a system, something, okay? Because I really don't understand that. So that was a red flag for me right there. Another red flag about this person was they were very boastful. Like, they were very, very, like, showy and braggy and boastful, but also trying to downplay it like they weren't. And that was really bothering me because, like, literally it was like, oh, I make a lot of money, and I do this, and I do that. I have a $6,000 bed at home. I have this, I have that, blah, 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 blah. First of all, honey bunches of oats. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, okay? So, I already know anybody that has to say that they have money doesn't really have money. Baby, honey, I've been in Chicago for the last 10 years. Trust me, I know, okay? I know when a man has money and when they don't. And men who have money do not talk about them having money. They don't talk about that. Like, that is very unspoken. It's very like, honey, I don't gotta talk about it because I'm gonna be about it. Like, I'm gonna show you about it. Like, again, red flag. Red flag. What are we doing? And, like, then this man talk about some, oh, I just love to drink well liquor. Huh? Like, are you trying to, like, gaslight me? Or are you trying to use reverse psychology? Like, are you trying to tell me that you like well liquor because you think that then I'm gonna be like, oh, yeah, I love well liquor, too. No, baby. Casa Amiga me. Clase Azul me. 1942 me. Like, Milagro something? Like, what? No, are you dumb? Like, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Like, y'all, it was just so many red flags on the first date. This was just the first date, honey. This was just the first date. I'm still being nice. I'm still being a gentleman. I'm still going through with the date, the whole 9. Mind you here, also, I didn't want to go to the bar. Like, I didn't want to go to the bar, but we ended up going to the bar because he's like, come on, let's go to the bar, and we're just going to do, like, karaoke and things like that, like, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay, whatever. He was very sweet at dinner. Like, he comped the whole bill, which, I mean, first of all, like, the bill wasn't even that much. Like, me and my friends spend that bill at the bar. Like, not even trying to flex, but we do, okay? So it's like, don't try to act like that you're doing something that I've never experienced before. Because, one, I picked this restaurant out. I've been going to this restaurant since I was in high school, honey. Like, what? I've been paying this same bill of everything that we just ate since high school, okay? Don't play with me. Don't. So, then, honey, like, we get to the bar. He's drinking, I'm having a few, but also I'm not trying to get too lit because I already told y'all, like, I'm not trying to go home with him. Like, I'm not really trying to do none of that because I already know what he's gonna try to do, and I'm just like, I'm not on that. But I'm being nice, we're staying, then eventually I get the plea where it's just like, oh my god, can you please just come back with me? Like, I'm not gonna try anything, I'm not gonna do anything. Like, literally, I just want you to sleep in my amazing bed because it's so amazing. First of all, guys, the bed was not that amazing. Like, literally, he had a sleep master. And if you guys know, those beds do range from literally like $6,000 to $10,000 or more. Like, they're supposed to be an amazing bed, but I don't know, like, it wasn't that amazing to me. I'm like, I've slept better on the Majestic. Like, just saying, like, a pillow top. Just saying. I'm like, I don't know, maybe that's me, like, I don't know. But, like, seriously, so I was just like, I'm not impressed. Like, and I'm sorry, I feel like a lot of times guys are so used to men or women or non-binary or trans or whomever, people that come from nothing, that ain't never had nothing, that want or need for anything. No, baby, anything that you're giving me, anything that you're doing for me is extra. Like, and I'm gonna get into why we got into it and why we stopped talking and why I really knew that it was over even before all these red flags and stuff like that. The last red flag that I'm gonna give y'all before I move into how I was like, oh no, this ain't gonna work, baby. The last red flag is literally this man called his daughter and was bragging about being on a date with me right in front of me. Like, I don't know if he thought that I was gonna think that that was like cute or flattering or whatever, but I thought it was the biggest cheese ball move that anyone could ever do. Like, I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Dude, what are you doing? Like, why? No. Like, will you do that after I leave? Like, granted, if you and your daughter have a very close bond and relationship, because trust and believe, I'm definitely gonna tell my mom about you later on. But baby, I'm not gonna do it right here in front of you. Like, what are you doing? Like, what? Like, oh my god, baby, like, everyone tonight was so jealous of me and like, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, ugh, what are you doing? Like, no. Like, that's not it, baby. Like, I don't know if you've been out of practice for a while and you haven't been on a date in a while or in front of a fine young man for a very long time. But honey, no, that's not it. And that's not what you do. And that's definitely not how you're gonna bag a bad bitch. Period. So, y'all. Then after that, what really told me like, oh no, this is not gonna work, honey. Like, we're not gonna be able to do this. This man is not it. Is he started to remind me of all of the qualities that I hated in the ex. Like, it was just like so disgusting and so scary. Like, it was like, wait, is this person's spirit like in you or something and trying to have another chance with me, but forgetting to change up their behavior? Because honey, it was too much. Like, it was possessive. It was controlling. It was, like, over-sexual, like, way too early. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you talking about? Like, and I just find it so funny because listen here. Y'all, I just be putting people to the test because I want to know. Like, oh, what is your motive? It's like, somebody cue Tink motives, please, honey. Like, what? What is your motive with me? What is your motive? Okay, y'all, like, but anyway, no. I just really wanted to know, like, what are your motives? Because, honey, this is not it. Like, you're trying to say how you want to do this with me, you want to do that with me, you trying to get it in with me, you trying to in it in with me. But when I ask you for something, oh, I can't do all that. It's, oh, you said that you didn't want to do this with me. You didn't want to sleep with me. Da, 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 da. Now you salty. Child, I can't. So basically, to wrap it up, because my camera's about to die, you guys, that is the reason why, like, I just couldn't do him. I was like, I'm done. This isn't going to work. Like, no, you go your way. And he was like, I guess I'm not the man for you. No, you're not, baby. I hung up and blocked. And first of all, never even had my cell phone number. Was talking to that bitch on Facebook Messenger. Like, because you're a joke to me. Like, I can't. And then these other worth of nothings. Like, literally, like, I don't even want to get into that. Because if I get into that, like, I'm not going to be nice. Because don't ever try to come for me. Like, baby, I don't give a flying F word, okay? Like... There's nothing that you could do for me or did for me that I can't do for myself, okay? And don't ever try to come at me reckless. Like, are you dumb? But yes, guys, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching this Chit Chat life update. I hope that you enjoy it. If you want to see more of these videos, please give this video a thumbs up. Like, share, comment, because I always comment back. And until next time, stay B. Bye, stars!